We lose track of time here in the Studio 10 kitchen until they say 10 seconds out, and Lucy and I are racing around. We're finishing up our roasted tomato soup this morning. Joe has already claimed half of it.
Yes, he is excited to taste it, and it's super simple. Tomato soup is so easy, and I just pulled the tomatoes out of the oven. I cut up 6 large tomatoes and half of a sweet onion, and then I drizzled olive oil and salt and pepper, and I roasted that at 450 for about 30 minutes, and you can see it got a little nice char on it. And then meanwhile, in this pot,
this smells great.
Yeah, this is really, really flavorful. It's going to be a great base to our soup. We put in 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and I cut up 4 cloves of fresh garlic, and then also added a handful of fresh thyme and a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes, and I just let that infuse the olive oil. Then I took the thyme stems out, and then I added 4 cups of low sodium chicken broth, and as you can see, I just brought it up to a bubble. So now I'm just going to move this pot over here, and all you're going to do is just add these tomatoes in. And what I'm going to use to blend this up is an immersion blender. So I'm just going to, put it right here into the pot. But if you don't have an immersion blender, then you could just use a blender. So you would just take a little bit of the mixture at a time, because when you put hot liquids into a blender, it's going to expand. So you do not want to fill the blender all the way up. You want to do it in probably 3 batches if you're going to use a blender. So beware out there.
Right.
Don't fill your blender all the way up with hot liquid.
Chastity. Beware.
Be patient with it. And the great thing about this tomato soup is you can blend it to whatever consistency you want. If you like it chunky, then you can, not blend as much. But I like it pretty smooth. The one I did, I kind of took it pretty far. A lot of people don't like the texture of tomatoes, so especially if you're going to feed somebody like that, then you want to blend it pretty much all the way.
Right.
So now I got all the tomatoes and onions in here, and I'm going to just put my immersion blender in here and just go to town.
Your sister helped you with this. She's in from California, so she was the taste tester. Now, how do you qualify to be a taste tester for you in your kitchen?
Anybody that is willing to come over and help me is definitely qualified to be a taste tester. Betsy's so sweet. Things are pretty crazy over at my house with twin 1-year-olds and working and trying to do different things. So she's so sweet. She is always there to help me when she's home. I haven't seen her change any diapers yet, but
she's calling you. She is straight calling you out on TV this morning, Betsy. But
I will happily change the diapers just to have her over there. And I'm going to add some fresh basil. This is completely optional, but I had it in the fridge, so I'm just going to add this in too. So as I said, you just do it until it's your desired consistency. Like if you wanted to leave it right now and still have some, well, that one's big, but still have a little bit of tomato chunk, you can, but I'm just gonna puree it all the way.
And we were talking about the reason she decided to make that this morning was because the tomatoes look so good in the produce department. Lots of specials going on right now, including celebrating Greer's 100th anniversary.
Yes, please come out and see us. We are registering for big prizes through the end of this month, and lots of fun things going on in the store. So
they're giving away a car, y'all. So you need to go register for it.
We are. Come out and see us.
Also, we have to quickly mention, we told you we were going to be live in Bay Minette. Of course, the Bay Minette Greer's one of the newest locations.
Yes, that store is doing great in Bay Minette, and if you haven't been lately, we have an Ace Hardware in there, which is wonderful. And the great thing too about Ace Hardware, and I've done it before, you can shop on their website, and you can just get it sent to the store for no charge.
Very cool.
So it's pretty neat. Yeah, so go out and see us in Bay Minette. I wish I was going to be there tomorrow.
I know, you can make a guest appearance on Studio 10. Well, for now, we'll enjoy you being here making Joe's lunch. Almost done. Check it out on the website, fox10tv.com.